Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Centurion 753 with another episode of the Syrian Kurdish rebel campaign. Again, we are no longer the Kurdish rebels or Kurdish rebellion, renaissance, I think it was, along those lines. We are now the United Workers' Party, which is a communist party. We had some unfound criticism there, that was a mistake. Regime overthrow. So, the goal here is no longer to militarily defeat the Syrians, but it is now to overthrow the current dictator through imperial election. And it's going to be tough to do because he had some pretty decent wins there with some legislation that he passed. It's good. Fight against terrorism. I criticize for that. I guess he's doing better with the fight against terrorism. So, I've done some planning, and I've got some campaigning here to do. I've sort of reevaluated the situation, and I already made promises to a billionaire, a union, a historian, animal rights, and there was another group. Might have been senior citizens. So now I'm going to go ahead and try to continue with the political promises, and I'm going to try to coordinate things a little bit better. Looking at the... what are we looking at here? I was looking at the last census poll. No, not that. Detail of the opinion. So our opinion is pretty good with the associations. This red is our political party here. I believe, let's see, party in power is the Grand Collectivist Party, totalitarian extreme left. So, looking at the census poll, I think this artists really like that group. So you see the different ways that you measure popularity. Oh, that's a totalitarian. Right there. Yes. The artists are different. Union is really favoring that. We're going to try to win over the union. But, associations, yeah, we do pretty well here with these associations. Humanitarian, dude, that is the big association. That is about 5 million. Senior citizens should bring them up a little bit. But, yeah, he doesn't do that well with the associations. But I think the big group that, wow. How are we losing? How is he still in power? Oh, this is it right here. He has the regions. The regions are all under his grasp. So that's where we really need to take the fight. Try to win back some of the region's favorability. Because he doesn't do that well religiously. I would still like to improve my Sunni relations. That's going to be tough because I am favored by the Shiites. I'm worried that if I make promises to the Sunnis, then that might concern the other Muslim group there. Those are the two biggest groups. The Shiites get about almost 3 million, while the Sunnis have about 16 million. Population of the country is 21.5 million. These groups are pretty small. They're all under a million, the other religious communities. It's not really going to appeal to them. The Union, I'd like to win the Union, but it seems like he's got a good grasp. And we're doing well with the associations. I particularly want to bring up the Humanitarian Association because they are about 5 million. They have 5 million sympathizers. So that could be a huge endorsement. I'd like to bring up the others as well. AIDS has only got about 15,000 sympathizers, so I'm not really concerned with that. But animals, racism, senior citizens, they've all got about 200,000. well with the intellectuals. So you really have to kind of study these different groups when you're playing the opposition game. It's not about a war anymore. It's not about a military war, it's about a political war. There are still conflicts. Whoa! Jihadist Caliphate, which I believe is the ISIS faction. I'm just not calling it ISIS. Is at war with everybody, which makes sense. Syrian Brethren of Islam is another rebel fascist group against the Caliphate. And then, of course, there's Syrians themselves, who is also at war with the Brethren. So, three conflicts. Our conflict has been, our military conflict has been resolved. But I need to win over the people now. Look at Aleppo. Burning. Oh, that's another city. All these cities are burning. War-torn civil war. War-torn country. Ah. We've got to do something about this. And appealing to the regions, I think, is the best vote. Best way to go about it. So, I'm going to organize a campaign. I think over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And we are going to start publicizing some movements. That is how you win over the regions, I think, I believe. The most popular reason is Damascus government. And in the Damascus government, I think I'm going to go ahead and support, let's see, what do we want to talk about here? University? Retirement home. Retirement home might win over the senior citizens. Let's see if that has an effect. And it's March 19th. Ah, that's my birthday. We'll go for the 20th. Additionally, we should continue to make promises to people. And I think we're going to go ahead and try to meet up with the anti-racist group. I got some suggestions in the last video. We're going to try to promise them immigration, something to do with immigration. Ah, you know, that kind of worries me. The reason why that worries me is because will the Sunnis not like it? The Sunni religious group. That's kind of got me worried. So, if you got a response to that, let me know. I'm going to go with the humanitarian right now. The humanitarian group. There's our associations. Alright, human sharing and solidarity. We're going to go ahead and meet with them on Monday. We'll make them, I got a lot of promises I'm going to make them. For them, I'm going to promise them things that I've actually already promised other people. And I wonder if this is an effective strategy. And please, you know, feel free to comment on it. I'm not sure if you promise too many things, or if some of the things you promise contradict each other, it will come back and affect you at any point. In this campaign, it might not, but in a campaign where you are continuing to actually rule as the dictator afterwards, I think that would definitely be a concern, because you have to, you know, follow through on your promises. But with this scenario, you just have to overthrow the dictator, I believe. So I wonder if there's, you know, I wonder if I can just promise anything and everything to everyone and not have to worry about it. That's another thing to discuss. If anyone has any comments on that. So we're going to start with humanitarian. And then I'm going to continue the, well, you know what, I do want to try to meet with the Sunni leaders, actually. Let's see if I can meet with the Sunni leaders. And I wonder if there's anything I can promise them. I'm going to put this for Wednesday, because on Tuesday I'm going to go ahead and do another regional appearance, I think. We're going to try to do a lot of these regional appearances and show up and publicize different movements. The next big area is Idlib Government. And this is one of the war-torn regions. If you look on the map, get out of here. Some of these regions are blue, which I'm assuming it means that it's peaceful, but other ones are red. And that one right there, where Aleppo is probably the next biggest. The Damascus one, that was the first biggest. And if you look, that was the biggest. If you look at the population, it's got 7 million here. And let's see, a lot of unsanitary housing, a lot of education. This gives you a lot of the information that's there. I don't know if there are any senior citizens homes. Community centers, health. It's gotta be. Look at all the health. That's the number of hospital beds. Maybe not. You know what I need to campaign on? Hospitals. Let's see here. Do we have any hospitals here? Not a lot. Not enough. Maybe I can criticize him on that. There's not enough hospitals for people. Let's show up at a hospital first. Let's put that on the list. Wait, that's not the right spot. There we go. Criticize. I don't know. Publicize. Hospital. And there we go. Choose date. We're gonna show up on Tuesday. Okay, let's keep going. Eastern, no, not that. I don't want Eastern London. This region is the next highest, and no, wait, the Northwest. Northwest is the next. Northwestern Aleppo is the next highest region. Oh, look at this. Housing is horrible, I think. Oh no, that's not the most populated. No, not Northwest Carolina, just Northwest. Where is that? That's the Northwest. Okay, there we go. That's better. Probably still not enough for the population. Health beds. Community centers are 16. Sports. I think I'm going to try to do sports because the athletes don't really like me that much. I'd like to get some athletic endorsements because the athletes tend to be very popular. If I can get a big endorsement from them. I saw sports park somewhere here. Maybe I was not. I was wrong. There's no sports park. Okay. Business Tech Industrial Park. Tough neighborhood. Large bookstore. Retirement home. Nursery. Video game competition. Sure. I feel like they should have a sports arena on here somewhere that I could visit. Oh, it is limited to the region, so only certain regions have certain items, have certain movements. Interesting. Rock concert, opera, yep. Hospitals. Oh, maybe it's because I'm. Why is that? Huh, interesting. Okay, I gotta figure something out here. Let's go to a tough neighborhood. The Northwest. I think I should really start pushing hospitals a little bit more. Where's the next region? I think I'm gonna make a promise to somebody too. I have to promise somebody else something. Sunni leaders. Anti-racism. I'm worried about that immigration promise. Still gonna hold out. Let's play and see what happens. Run through the first half of the week, and France is attacking. They are coming in big time, and that missile is going to take out probably the jihadist caliphate. I think that's their target. Okay, Sunday, May 20th. Something's happening today. I forget what it is. I'm sure it's on my calendar. And there it is. Visiting a retirement home. It's always good. People should like that, especially senior citizens, right?
You are the memory of our nation. You who have sown abundantly during your long journey. I want to convey my most sincere friendship and my deep respect for all that you have left us, including this glimmer of...
Attend a video game competition. That's somewhere. I forgot. I think I went from that was Damascus, right? Damascus Government. Just trying to keep track of everything I do here. It's tough. Visit to a farm. I thought I said tough neighborhood. That's the Syrians. They launched an attack, helicopter attack. Now they're returning to base. And now they're moving their tanks. Employer Social Security. Bill is currently being drafted. Employer Social Security payments. Okay, solidarity.
Sure.
Have some coffee.
Dark and strong, please.
Dark and strong. Your militants can be proud of
Yes,
you.
I know.
There you
In
go.
fact, I'm an exceptional being, and I've had this premonition.
Okay, enough. Time for me to make you a promise. And while I'm doing this, I have to figure out what type of religious promises I can make the Syrians. Yikes. Tolerate and monitor all minority religions. I could do that, but the Shiites would not like that if they found out about it. Special status, reference in the Constitution to the official religion. Influence of the official religion in state announcements. Influence of the official religion in state functioning. Risky here. These are tricky. I wonder what else I could promise a religious leader. Before they're forbidden, I would have. Yeah, that's what I think they would prefer. I don't know. Maybe something to do with family. They might like that I keep families, right? Regulate contraception. Forbid it. I could forbid it. I could promise forbidding it. Maybe they'll like that. Alright. I think I'm going to regulate contraception, or offer them that as a promise. I think that might be something I could promise the Sunnis. Turn balance power between state and government. I think that's where I'm going. What would I promise on integration if I was going to promise the anti-racism group? No visas. Regulate foreign nationals voting in local elections. Nah, I can't do anything with that. I wonder if that's an interest. That might be repatriation. That might be something that the humanitarians might like. We'll have to see. Integration policy. Open. That's an open society. Oh boy. Tough decisions. Alright, who am I talking to? Oh, I'm talking to... Aha! I'm going to promise him something that I've already promised people. That was the deal. And we're going to go with education. Already made a promise for AIDS and grants. Let's boost it all the way. 159 million. Yeah, boost it all the way. No, I don't think that's... Maybe they'll take it. Let's see.
It's a little
Disappointing.
disappointing.
Okay, so that was not a good... Ah, I missed it. You only have one opportunity. So, that was not a successful lobbying. So, I'll have to meet with him again. And we'll have to figure something else out. Let's set up an appointment. Slow this down, and let's set up an appointment to meet with that association again. They don't care about grants. They don't care about education grants. I am going to meet with you next Monday, and we're going to give you something that you do want. And I think I'm going to try to cut down the work week. Let's try that one. Because I already promised. Oh, look at this guy's popularity continues to grow. Whoa. Conflict there. Let's check the newspaper. And you know what? This has been about 20 minutes, so I'm going to end this episode here. I'll check the newspaper in the next episode, and see if we can find anything to criticize the dictator on. Thank you for watching. See you next time.